So, England 6, Iran 2. I'm Adam 86 and welcome to the first review of Game 1 for England in the World Cup Qatar 2022. And what a game it was. Iran, obviously, on paper, the easiest team in the group. That includes USA and Wales, who both drew, which was very helpful for England. Um, yeah, dominant display by England. Probably the best game I've seen. Best England game I've seen since probably the Euro final. Um, really good. Controlled the whole game. 79% possession. 13 shots to their 8, 7 on target to their 3. Like, it was a really good game. Absolutely dominant. Conceding 2 is a bit crap, so that's where then. Mehdi Tarami scored twice. Bear in mind, when the first goal went in for them, the game was pretty much done. I think it was 4-1 or something stupid. Um, so yeah, 6-2. Conceding the two goals was a bit poor, but um, England always seem to concede. So I'd rather win 6-2 than lose 2-0 or something stupid. So um, yeah, overall really good game. Absolutely amazing game for Bukayo Saka. Massive, massive shout out to him. I've got to speak about him because he's on the back of my shirt. I've got his sticker down there as well. Um, yeah, my best player, my favourite player. Um, amongst my three top favourite players at the moment, obviously Martinelli and Alexis Vega as well from Mexico. Those three are the best players. But Saka, two goals in his World Cup debut. Like, you can't really complain. It's going to be a massive confidence boost now for the rest of the tournament. Got USA coming up next on Friday. Sorry, technically it's Saturday my time because it's midnight. Um, can't watch it at the casino, which is where my friends are going to be because I'm working. But I will be watching it because obviously it's midnight and work's quite slow by then. But yeah, like I said, Jude Bellingham getting his first goal as well. Um, Raheem Sterling scored. Marcus Rashford scored like literally 5 seconds after getting on the pitch because he came on as a sub and scored straight away, which is awesome. And then Grealish getting his goal as well. So, um, yeah, amazing. Harry Kane didn't score, which is crazy. I tweeted out like, imagine England scoring 6 goals and Kane not getting any of them, but he did get 2 assists. You got to praise him for that. He assisted one of Saka's. I think he assisted Saka's second goal, and I think um, Sterling's goal or Rashford's goal. I can't remember, but he did get 2 assists. So give credit to him for that. He's got injured as well, so I don't know whether he's going to be playing against USA. He did have an ankle injury after the game. Um, all in all, I don't really need to speak too much about this game. It was a write off quite early on. By half time, I think England were 3-0 up. So um, yeah, a really good game, really good first game. Definitely the easiest game that England are going to play in this group stage. The real test is going to be the USA up next. I expect England to beat both USA and Wales. The USA and Wales game revealed a lot for me. It revealed that Wales just really are not good. they are really out. Both USA and Wales are out of their depth, in my opinion. The difference is that um, USA has a bit more of a midfield um, and a little bit more control, but they don't really have that much of an attacking threat. Should have scored more than one goal in the first half. They completely dominated their first half. They didn't, and for me, that's a glaring weakness in their game. Um, Maybe Pepe would have scored for them, but um, yeah, I think our defense has got more than enough in them to win this, to defend against USA. I don't have any faith in their attacking players whatsoever. Pulisic had a poor game, in my opinion. He got the assist for their goal and did absolutely nothing else the entire game except whine. He whined a lot to the ref. I think he talked himself into the book, if I remember rightly. Um, and yeah, that was their game to win. They didn't win it. I think if USA had won 2 or 3-0, I would be a little bit more concerned. But mate, England should. Whether they will or not, I don't know. England are definitely 3 or 4 levels above either Wales or USA, and 10 levels above Iran, obviously. Anything less than 9 points out this group is going to be a disappointment to me. I believe if England beat USA, that's pretty much it. They go through no matter what. Because USA and Wales have only got 1 point each. So even if both of those went on to beat Iran, so I think it'd be 4 points. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I think we can see. So I think we might end up conceding against USA after just slating their attack, but like I could see a stupid goal coming in. I could see a penalty coming in. Something. They're going to weasel their way into some kind of goal. But I expect a 3-1 victory against USA, and I think a 3-0 against Wales. Keep Gareth Bale quiet. Keep Aaron Ramsey quiet. Wales just don't have anything, and they don't have a midfield either. Aaron Ramsey just wants to be in the box the whole time. Gareth Bale as well. And there's no midfield, so I think our midfield is going to have a field day against Wales in particular. But yeah, like and it's not just me being biased against USA because of Mexico. It's what I saw in the USA Wales game. You know, that's the whole point. And you know, some people say, well, you could do badly in one game and do brilliantly in another game. Sure, but if all of you have played one game, then you have to look at that one game and what happened in that one game and go and make judgments on it, because that's the only thing you can make judgment on. And you know, and you've got to be very careful of the fact that this is the first World Cup for all of these US teams. England largely unchanged. They've got a few like Bukayo Saka, Bellingham. I think Grealish was in the last one. But 90% of this England squad was here in 2018, and it's and has the Euro experience as well. USA don't. USA don't have this whole USA squad, as well as the Wales squad, don't have experience in the World Cup. And I keep telling people the World Cup is different. You can have the best form in the whole world for 2 years, and you step foot on the pitch for your first World Cup game, and you'll realise it's different, and the USA realised it's different. You know, like they spent 45 minutes, an hour, believing they were going to win against Wales. Wales pop up and get a slam, get another goal. Yeah, and that can happen that easily in the World Cup. And yeah, I just I don't know. What I want is England to beat USA, which I believe will happen. Whether it will be simple or not, I don't know. It should be simple. From what I saw against the Wales and USA team, I have no worries really about any of the teams, any of those two teams. What I want is England to beat USA quite comfortably, and let the other three fight it out for the second spot. Because that's where all the stress is going to be. But we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, the game starts in just a little over 24 hours, about 26 hours. More than that, actually. I think it's like 28. But anyway, basically, this time tomorrow I'll be thinking about it. So, yeah. I mean, really good start. Like I said, I expect 9 points, and I expect a lot of goals. And with or without Harry Kane, I think we're going to do the job. So, yeah, we're going to go for it, and hopefully we get the win against USA, and then we move on to figuring out who we're going to get in the next round. But we'll have to wait and see. We've got 2 more games left to play. Wales is for sure going to step up against England because it's one of the old rivalries, and the USA as well. USA fans, some of them, not all of them, believe that they're more than capable of winning against England. Don't know where the arrogance comes from. Beating Mexico a couple of times in a year or two is one thing, when Mexico are declining and approaching a generational shift. But yeah, beating England in a World Cup is quite a different thing. And for me, if you can't beat Wales, then like if I was a USA fan, I was like, geez, like we should have won. Yeah, sure, yeah, you should have won, but you didn't. And, for a second there, I thought Bale was going to get another goal. I thought Ramsey was going to get another goal. And it looked like you could have lost the game. So, struggle against Wales, who, like I said, are 3 or 4 levels below England. I don't know where you get the idea that you can actually beat England. Everyone's thinking that Harry Maguire's going to be a massive weakness for us. Well, he played really well. I mean, that game against Iran, yes, it was Iran. But for me, that was the best game I've seen him play for a long time, for England or for Man United. Like, he played really well. And he very nearly got a goal in the first half as well. It came off the crossbar. So, I think the USA fans are going to get a massive, massive reality check in this game. I think they're going to suddenly realise, whoa, we're not quite where we think we are. I mean, like I said, I don't have a problem with USA fans in general. It's just some believe that they are approaching the top of the game when, from what I've seen, and I've seen a lot of USA games recently because obviously I'm my interest in my love of Mexico, but maybe it could be in 4 more years when it's 2026. I think if the players that they have continue their trajectory and don't stop, then they could be a force in 2026 for sure. But to compare, I mean, I've seen USA fans compare themselves to Brazil and France, and I've seen them say they have no fear over England, and we can definitely get a result against England. I don't know where that confidence comes from. That's not earned. That's not. They don't say, well, because we did this. I think this because of that. It's just, no, we could definitely beat England. You've got nothing to support that. You've got nothing to show why you think that. This England squad made the semis in 2018. You didn't even go in 2018. This England squad made the Euros, and everyone laughed at them for losing the Euros, but they faced an Italy team that were really good at the time. Don't know how they managed to not qualify for this World Cup, but like Italy, like a non-qualified Italy, I would bet money on beating this USA team each and every single time. The Euros are just more difficult, and you can say that I'm biased and all that, but like culturally, like it just is what it is. And I just don't understand where the confidence comes from. But I could be proved wrong. Maybe Pulisic gets a surprise goal out of nowhere and we somehow just can't score. But England's should be. And if they don't, anything other than a fairly convincing win against Wales or USA, and I'm disappointed. Because we should be aiming for the top of this tournament and, like I said, sweep away this group and then get into the real teams like France and Brazil and Spain. I don't even think Germany's going to make it. Don't even think Argentina's going to make it. And Portugal maybe as well, depending on how good Cristiano is. I just want to see England's actually progress and face teams that are actually worthy of facing England rather than just teams that think they are worthy to face England. But we'll have to see. With any luck, if there's karma, if karma exists, then Harry Maguire nods in a goal against USA. That would be absolutely sweet. But we'll have to wait and see. If England lose, I'll be ranting in this next episode. I'll tell you that. Like I'm ranting now, but it is what it is. Anyway, guys, take it easy. Decent first win. We've got USA coming up next, and then hopefully get a decent win out of that, and then it's on to Wales, get a win out of that, and then it's whoever it is we have to face. Take it easy, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments if I've missed out on any players that did really well. I'm kind of on the fence with Pickford. I really do think Ramsdale deserves a chance in this tournament. Ben White, God knows why Ben White didn't come on the pitch against Iran. I think it would have been a really good, perfect time to get him his competitive debut. So he didn't go to the World Cup last time. But hopefully he gets on the pitch against USA. It would be quite cool. I don't know if the lineup's going to be that much different. I still think Pickford's going to be in goal. I think most of this squad is the squad that started out against Iran is the team that his favourite. Maybe Mason Mount doesn't start. Um, Kane starts unless he's injured. Kane starts. Bukayo Saka starts. Sterling starts. Um, the midfield could be different. I think Bellingham starts. I think he's earned it. Trippier, Stones, Maguire, Shaw. I think I would have Shaw. Because Shaw, yeah, I'd have Shaw on the left. Maybe start Ben White on the right back, or maybe um, I don't know. Stones and Maguire did alright against Iran, so I think they deserve a chance against USA. It's not going to be that much more of a test. So yeah, the whole squad's going to be pretty much the same in my opinion. Maybe the midfield's a bit different. Um, maybe Foden starts. Um, I don't think Conor Gallagher starts. I think that's pretty much it. Maybe Marcus Rashford comes on. But we'll have to wait and see. But I think the squad that starts against Iran is going to be the squad that starts against USA, barring Harry Kane. I think if Harry Kane's injured, I think Rashford comes in, or Callum Wilson. It'd be nice to see Callum Wilson get started if Harry Kane's injured. Um, but I mean, I might even toy with the idea of having Harry Kane as number 10 and then having Callum Wilson up top. But yeah, anyway, guys, I'm rambling on, so take it easy, and I'll see you guys for game 2. I'm not quite sure when I'm going to do the actual review video because I'm working nights and sleeping days until Tuesday morning, so we'll have to wait and see. But in the next few days, I'll get the review out. So take it easy, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.